Buckingham Palace has announced the King's cancer treatment will continue into the new year. Sources say it's the intention for King Charles to return to a full program of public duties next year, including overseas visits.
The run-up to Christmas has been a busy one for the King. As one palace insider put it, you could almost forget that at the start of the year, this was a man who faced the shock of being diagnosed with cancer. Now it's been confirmed his treatment will go on into the new year. A palace source telling us his treatment's been moving in a positive direction. As a managed condition, the treatment cycle will continue into next year. Dame Laura Lee from Maggie's, the cancer support charity, knows the royals well. She first met Camilla 16 years ago, and the Queen, as their patron, opened one of their centres this year around the time of the King's diagnosis. She says we shouldn't think it's unusual that he is still having treatment.
It's very common for treatments to be ongoing for very long periods of time, as is the treatment that the Princess of Wales went through, which is an intense period of treatment over a year, and then it comes to a point where it's on an end and she's on that recovery from some of the impacts of her treatment. So we've got immunotherapy, chemotherapy, surgery, hormone therapy. There's all sorts of different treatment modalities, and so it's not surprising at all.
Like the King, the Princess of Wales has also been praised for her openness. We know her treatment has finished, and we're told in the new year she'll continue to balance her health and returning to duties. Supporting the rest of the family on big occasions, clearly a priority.
Why not?
While the King has obviously been energised by the warm reaction he's received, he has often seemed more reflective about his own mortality.
You don't stay young for very long, as I've discovered. It all goes quicker than you think.
No surprise then that time together, even in public, has felt more important than ever.
Despite everything that's happened, I'm actually told they seem happier than they did this time last year. Maybe because they feel more settled in their new roles, but also because of the kindness they've received from members of the public. And it's that level of understanding which has meant they continue to be as open as they possibly can, especially around the health concerns and the impact it continues to have on what the King can and can't do.
At the start of the year, a tour of Australia and Samoa would have seemed unimaginable. Afterwards, a palace official said it had lifted the King's spirit and recovery. Now they have confirmed they're planning an exciting mix of national and international events for the first half of 2025. As today, they'll again celebrate the importance of community on their last engagement of what has been the most unexpected year. Rhiannon Mills, Sky News at Buckingham Palace.